my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee to sleep.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the LA Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I never gave up. All I know is damn, get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, I'm taking off the damn heads. I'm running up this door.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he was belted at the end of that one.
21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 7. Back to throw. McCann looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
He's got room past the 30. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you. Maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. There he goes, right side. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week.
Here we go.
Willis looks to pass it here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
This is a unit that understands what needs to be done to stop the run. And they're a team that goes out and executes as well. Yeah, it's the mantra, stop it, but then going out and getting it done. 2 different things. They combine them.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, McCann. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
McCann's pass.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Looking to throw. McCann. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down, Arizona.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we? We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Looked like they were set up defensively in the zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They're going to try and throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards up 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Back to throw, Willis. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him, but right now he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Let's go. 19.
Now Willis to throw. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Go! 1918!
To throw, here's Willis. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called a desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Operating from the gun, McCann. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
32.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's going to be caught by Downs. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Blue striker.
Here's Lance. Now he's going to step up and run. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Operating from the gun, McCann. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ashton Jeanty, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
That keeps the score. Chargers 17, Cardinals 6.
Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up
second and 9 from the 44. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Pat to 60, pat to 60.
Willis from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they're getting pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Abdul Carter. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
3rd and 14.
33, yellow. Red, yellow.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 3rd and 14. Lance looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Back to throw. McCann. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 28-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by Hunter. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cards get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. As he throws there, incomplete.
Again, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Touchdown, LA! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 35. They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
That's going to be taken in by Downs. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. McCann. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong